with Brandon Flynn officially being cast as James Dean in a new biopic exploring the late actor's rumoured gay romances. Conversations about what it truly meant to be a queer actor during Hollywood's golden age are opening up. We're looking at how stars like James Dean and Rock Hudson navigated an industry defined by image and secrecy. Roughly spanning the 1920s to the 1960s, Hollywood's so-called golden age was dominated by a handful of powerful studios that carefully crafted every detail of their stars' public personas. Under rigid long-term contracts, actors were treated as high-stakes investments, and any detail that didn't fit their marketable image was swiftly managed or erased. That often meant hiding same-sex relationships, forcing actors into sham romances, and even arranging marriages with women to keep up appearances. James Dean was no exception to the studio machine. Some Hollywood insiders at the time allegedly described Dean as a pretty little queen, a perception that the studios worked hard to suppress. The reality was far from the studio narrative. In 2007, Noreen Nash, who co-starred with Dean, Rock Hudson, and Elizabeth Taylor in the 1956 classic Giant, revealed that Rock and Liz once made a bet on who could seduce Dean first, and according to Nash, Rock won just days into filming. Rock Hudson's story reveals the intense pressures to maintain a flawless public image. In 1955, Life magazine dubbed him Hollywood's most handsome bachelor, but behind the scenes, scandal magazines like Confidential were closing in, claiming to have photographic evidence of Hudson's relationships with men. Panicked by the rumours, Hudson's team negotiated a deal. Rock would exchange dirt on other stars in return for his private life being kept off the front page. The question of Rock's unmarried status still needed addressing, and after a whirlwind romance with his agent's secretary Phyllis Gates, the pair married. The marriage was short-lived and widely believed to be a cover for the tabloids. Despite decades of hiding his true self, Hudson shocked the world in 1985 when he publicly announced his AIDS diagnosis, becoming one of the first major celebrities to do so. He died just 3 months later, and in doing so became one of the biggest stars to fall victim to the disease. We may never know how many queer love stories were lost to the studio system's obsession with image, but as these stories resurface, they remind us that queer icons were never absent from the spotlight, only hidden behind the curtain.